the jar file, because here we don't have the jar file here. Okay, and how can we grab that jar file and just release it, upload it into our release? To do that, let's check the documentation. For the documentation, we are here, create a release. Okay, release asset, click here, upload a release up, and we can see we have also almost the same thing, and the API will change. Now we have upload, so we will be using this API. Okay, that's what I'm using here. Just increment. Okay, as I said, I'm using a zip here because remember when we build, we have this new directory build and the libs, and then we have the jar file. That the jar file we want. We want to take this jar file and we want to zip it. We will put it here in artifact.zip. So inside we will have the jar file. All right, and as you can see here, I'm using this. I need to grab the ID of you see, for example, this release.json. I need the ID. I don't know if I have an example. Let's go to the documentation. Documentation. No, here for the release and create. You see, for example, this is the JSON, and this JSON has this ID. So this ID is the ID of the release. The ID identifies this release. So I need this ID. So I can grab this IP using just bash, but it will be a long, for example, that's what I'm using here. The bash script, I can grab the ID, but it's really simple to use this package JQ. Using this package, you see, it's really easy to grab the ID. So it depends on you. If you want to use this, okay, it's up to you. But it's a very yeah, as you can see, it's a long command. So that's why you need this package. It's really easy. With this package, you can grab the ID very easily. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, and because we need this ID here in this API, we need this ID here because we need to grab, to identify the release and to upload this artifact inside this release. Okay, that's what we are going to do. And then let's check it out. We'll be saving right now. As you can see here, in this release, we don't have the jar file. If you download this zip, you will see that it's just these files. Okay, but we want also to upload the jar file. Okay, so the jar file should appear here in artifact.zip. Okay, that's what we want. And to do that, just use this API. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, I have already saved. Put a message here, update. Okay, just add, commit, and push. Okay. I forgot to give a tag, because what will happen, it will use the last tag, but the last tag has been already used, and he won't, let's check first. Adding. Okay, masking supported, and let's go back here, refresh. Okay, as I said, because this tag has been already used, and he won't be able to, we should use it at the same time, so we will be um, push adding another tag, so he will use a second release number 2, and then he will be able to add. Okay, so let's go back here. Go back, let's add another tag. This is the second release. Done. Okay, let's push. Okay, come here. We have to push also here. Commit, then push. All right. All right, this time we will have, he will create a new release with a tag v2.0, and he will be uploading also the jar file. Okay, let's see. Output. Okay, this is the tag number 2. He has uploaded. All right, and then let's check the GitHub. Okay, we can see release, the second release, and this is the message, and this is the artifact. You see, this is the artifact, and if you check the artifact, we have the jar file inside. Okay, this is the jar file. All right, then we just saw how to create a release and also how to upload uh, an artifact to the release. Okay, and yes, if you have any question, just drop a comment, especially for this, but this is just nothing difficult here, just bash. This is just okay, git. Maybe here I have like a condition, if condition here, because if, for example, for if I don't give a tag to a commit, so for example, meaning like now, if I do uh, some some modification, I have changed something here, and I save, then Jenkins automatically will trigger, and then it will run. But for the tag, it will still be the tag number 2, but this tag has been already used for the release. Then it won't release, because anyway we don't want GitHub to release every time we commit as well. So because we release when, for example, we have done a great work, and we think that okay, this can be version number 1, so we give a tag. So as soon as we give a tag, then GitHub can release. Okay, we can have a release. So we need, for example, Jenkins to run the pipeline every time we have a commit, but we don't need Jenkins or GitHub to create releases each time we commit. No, we don't want it. We just want to release when we think, okay, this time we want to have a release version 2 or release version 4. For that, it's based on tag. So we have a new release just once we give a tag to a commit, then we have a new release. Okay, and in case, for example, we don't have a new tag, then here you see this id won't be a number. It will be maybe empty, or it will be a string. Okay, in that what I'm checking here. Okay, in this case, if it's not a number, then this won't be executed. So this inside here, the upload artifact will be executed only if we have id here is a number, meaning it's a new tag. Okay, if it's not a new tag, it won't here id will be empty, or id will be just a string, and in that case this block won't be executed, meaning it won't upload the artifact. Okay, so we need to create the release just when we have a tag. Okay, and in that case we will create the release, and also we will upload the artifact, the jar file. Okay, so we have I have showed you how to create a release, and also how to upload a artifact. Okay, thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.